driven.co. Well, today we've got a really super cool Project 65 Mustang for you. This is the perfect winter project, and don't let the looks of this car fool you. When you look underneath it, it is in amazingly solid original condition. Solid original floors that are untouched, frame rails that are, or the unibody rails are practically pristine. This was a car near the coast, so the rust issues went from the top down, and that's why the bottom of this car is fantastic. The bones are great, and there's some little repairs that are going to be needed up on the top. But if you look around this car, you'll notice that there's lots of original paint on this car. This car has not been hit. This car is very straight and very, very original. The original Wimbledon white paint is still showing on this car. It is a black plate California car. It is a 289 auto car. It's got the cool period mags, performance mags, and how about the bias ply poly street drag tires? When's the last time you saw those guys around? These have a ton of tread on them. These apparently were put on the car right before it was parked. If we look inside, you can see that this is a factory console car, and it's got a little chastity belt on the stereo even. And check out the mileage here. The mileage is 19,000 miles. Look at the pedals. They're untouched. They are like new. This car has been sitting since the last plate tag is 1984. This car has been sitting for a ton of years. According to the neighbors, when the car was relatively new, it was parked. The guy wanted to go back and restore it and never did. This and a convertible were found together. Now, this car also appears to have the original carpets as it was produced. And you know, if you don't look at the rust, or you look past the rust, it is amazing how straight this car is. If you can sight down it, this car is amazingly originally straight. There's hardly a ding on that side at all. And this side is not much different. You can sight it. It is an exceptional straight condition. That's actually pretty amazing, even to myself again looking at it this way. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw a car this old that had been untouched and was this straight. I mean, this is crazy. This is almost like, you know, fix the bad spots, sand down the rust and paint it. I mean, it's just, it's crazy how straight this thing is. Opening the trunk with the pony style keys. See, everything back here is extremely original. Original floor mat, tank, everything, some surface stuff, but solid. In addition to the black plates the car has, it's got the relatively rare remote side view mirror, which you don't see too often. And the interior is all there. And it looks very original. When you combine this with the fact that the undercarriage is in such pristine shape and there doesn't appear to be any body damage on this car, the logical conclusion is this is an extremely low mile original Mustang. This is the perfect place to start a restoration on a truly phenomenal car. As you look along the bottom of this car, you'll notice that the bottom, rockers and so forth, very solid, even inside when you open up the doors. Very solid. Some very minor problems in the back. Some surface rust on the car. But this is where you want to be for a proper restoration. This car is going to be incredible when it's done. You can check out the old school fuel pump. And the hood on this car is toast. You're going to need to get another hood for sure. You can see it had chrome valve covers. It's got a set of headers on it. And it is now a 4-barrel carburetor with a stock Ford 4-barrel manifold. And this car runs. The doors close just as they should. There is some rust issues on both sides where they typically are. There's rust issues on the roof along the drip rail, which is rather typical, and along the back of the window, which is another normal spot. But aside from this, you're not going to find any problems on the floor. You're not going to find anything like that. This car looks to have all the original body panels on it. So it looks like it's never been in any kind of a major accident. Just incredibly original. Super solid 65 Mustang, like you just don't see. So there's no worry about this car being solid. You don't have to worry about that at all. It is much more solid than it looks from above. It's a great place to begin a restoration. Fantastic black plate California car. Don't see any signs of any damage. Everything is original that we can tell. Sure looks like it's just right barn fresh. The frame rails and everything on this car, just rock solid. You can see everything down here, just nice and original. Some surface rust, and that is it. Even the inner quarters are solid. Wheel houses are great. Frame rails, boxes, floors. It's amazing the condition this car is in. Super solid, original, untouched floors. Rails are great here. This car seems to have all the original body panel. Just think that this car, if you picture it with white with the red interior and a couple of red competition stripes, this would be a looker for sure. So if you'd like to go ahead and find out more info on this car, or better yet, you'd like to inspect it and see that this underneath this car is as good as we're telling you, which we're sure you'll find the same findings, give us a call over at driven.co, no M. You can reach us at 949-234-6353, and we'd be glad to go ahead and talk about the car some more, take a look at it. We can arrange worldwide shipping, and we also do accept trades, up or down. And this is the perfect project to finish this winter